Find a good name for him. So I vaguely remember thinking, I think I remember that being one of them. Paladin, interested in earning some coin? The Jarl of Janvik is missing. The two headstrong whelps are vying to take over leadership. I should be next Jarl, not them. I want you to enter Janvik and defeat Calder and Ennar in mortal combat. I would not normally put my trust in an outsider, but this situation requires the aid of someone like you. Janvik will condemn me if I are caught with their blood on my hands. Meet me in the center of Janvik when the deed is done. A mystical trident, possibly a prized possession of the Jarl's family. I warn... Okay. I warn you, my kin do not like outsiders. Be wise to avoid unnecessary confrontations. This is a deed I cannot do. And she says, Calder is a headstrong fool. Okay, we'll kill our way in. There's no such thing as unnecessary confrontation when you're, psychopath, not psychopathic mass murderer, but I'm sure it's true there too. When you like killing. There we go. We'll work with that. It would be nice if that portal that opens up just hovers behind you and keeps going that way. Keeps following you till it despawns. Okay, Calder. This is Janvik. You are not welcome here. Oh, that's awfully nice. Oh, nice howdy do. Fudonk. Beaten by a weakling like you. By your hand, I meet my end. Why is there a tiny Falslate deposit in your place? I guess a demon died here long ago. And some ancient mana. Totally not demon corrupted. For a moment there, I thought... Why is that Worgen standing there? I'm very confused. Just opposing. Why are these so hostile to the outsiders? The people in the, other place were fine. I know they're saying this is Janvik, but... There's just such a dramatic change in, thing. It's like, outsiders, we don't care. Outsiders must kill, must rip asunder. That's what the dramatic change. Okay, there we go. Let's have an egg. Need to go get some more food. Small treasure chest. Just wait for it. We're being manipulated in some way. It's obvious we are, but I don't care. These people are assholes. Probably end up killing them all anyway. They are actually in battle currently with the Naga. Maybe that's why your leaders got missing. You sound ominous. Do not underestimate Edener and Calder. Their name's the other way around, but oh wow. Okay. A puny outsider challenges me? Shit. Yes, and only because you've got a fucking army with you, I'm gonna lose. Damn it. Wait, I'm immortal, let me just go res. Ooh, crystal. Can I loot it while dead? I just want to see this for hilarity. No, good. Good. I wouldn't want to be able to loot it while dead. That would make sense. Just annoyingly, sometimes things do glitch sometimes. So, anyway. I'll go res, and quite annoying, I'll be probably pulled straight into combat with him. But as long as it's him and no one else, I should be fine. So he gets me down low, I blitz him. Ooh, that's a new addition. Deals 200% of your missing health in holy damage to 4 nearby enemies, up to 120% of your maximum health. Deals 35% of missing health against enemy players. Yeah, that's been nerfed. There was no cap on its damage before, and the player damage was 50%. It's still a powerful ability, but it's not nearly as powerful as it could be. I will see you in Helheim. What? You died in combat, though. Wouldn't that be enough for, you know, Halls of Glory? And again, that'd be like recognized by 4 ancient kings, and it's such a nuisance. I'll just go to Helheim. I can't be bothered with that. With my adversaries gone, I can claim leadership of Janvik unopposed. You seem to follow my commands well, Palnai. Perhaps I can use you again. Jarl Tronder, the leader of Janvik, has been missing for some time now. I assume that he's fought a battle to the invading Shashjar Naga, but I must know for certain. Find out what has become of him. Do this task for me, and I can assure you that my Vite crew will not harm you. Destroy the Paladin, and they're all already neutral. Destroy the Paladin, a Draenei that we somehow know. Destroy the Paladin, you've come to die. A Draenei. Kinsmen of Janvik, Calder and Einar have fallen in combat. They were not worthy to lead Janvik. As the last remaining successor, it falls on me to lead our people against the invading Jashtar Naga, the outsiders on my Aegis. Those that show aggression against them will answer to me. Something foul is afoot. Sounds about right. And like even the people in the middle of combat have got the memo. Like Christ, news really gets around here quick, doesn't it? I just want to kill these for the sake of killing them. Okay. Y'all come back now. Y'all come back now. That's funny. Sometimes I can get the stuttering accent working. Other times, not so much. No, Jarl's dead. Jarl's dead. But someone else is alive. You know, they could really probably just turn that on him and kill him. Korakar? Okay, fuck you too. What's this? Will of Val'sharah increases haste by 200%. For the Tide Mistress. Oh yeah, wasn't in Cataclysm, wasn't there like you played as some Naga guard or something and she was quite burly and she only appears in that one vision? And never again? You think she would've? The Vico barely acknowledges your presence. He's too busy defending his fallen Jarl. Noble. But yeah, they really kind of flubbed up with that. There's going to be 2 raids when they brought out Firelands, but they end up scrapping one raid, saying apparently, well, they just focus on Firelands, and the story explanation for why you never can see a continuation of that thing is some other adventures deal with it for you, which is bollocks. Of course, I'm just hearing this. It could quite be pure bollocks. But, and by pure bollocks, I mean, like, they never claimed other adventures did for you. They just never finished the storyline. And that's it. But, who knows? Basically, because I'm not sure if that made sense, because I'm getting very tired. When the Firelands was going to be released, there's going to be a raid released to do with the elemental Lord of Water or whatever he's called being captured again by that giant squid that the Naga had. Nothing ever came of that. The story reason is some other adventures dealt with it for you, but that sounds kind of bollocks. That's bollocks. Where are they whenever we need them? We never get a holiday, damn it. I think I was going to make a point beyond that. That's apparently the reasoning, story in-game reason why we didn't get to see any more of it. I don't remember the development reason why we didn't get to see more of it. But anyway, yeah, that's the in-game story reason. But that's what I've been hearing. If that's the reasoning, if that what I'm hearing is true, that's a terrible explanation. If the but if it isn't true, then it's bollocks on that front. So it's bollocks either way. There we go. Anyway, Trondir mutters through shallow breaths. Poison runs through my body. Oh, he isn't dead. Alright. Do not let my body lie in the mud. Set my flesh aflame. Find the wood to construct a pyre. I'll take care of moving his body.
I spit on you.
Well, that's friendly. A legion of these Naga could not overpower Jarl Trondir. Only their venomous treachery could defeat him. Band of blood brothers. The Vikings had a tradition of blood brothers. Save two guys got very close. I'm not sure if two women or a guy and a gal, whatever. I just know that the guys could do it. I think they had plenty of female warriors, so maybe they could do it as well. I have no idea. But anyway, they would make a cut. They'll both make a cut on their hands, or wherever, I suppose, and the blood would leak onto the ground. Well, would bleed onto the ground and mix in the mud. And from then on, after this little ritual, they were considered blood brothers. Also, I remember, with the Viking feuds, if you married into a feud, you could say no and actually opt out. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna die. I'm sorry. Look, I love you. You got a fantastic body. But I'm not gonna die for it. I'm sorry. But there is actually one story of a woman, she married into a house that was feuding, and they lit the house on fire. The people outside said, look, come out, we won't harm you. We just hate the rest of them. We won't touch you. But she comes out and says, I basically says, when she married him, she knew about the feud. She married him anyway for love or whatever, and she'll be with him to the end, kind of thing. I can't remember the exact wording from Horrible Histories, but it was just cool. She just says that and walks right back into the burning house. Personally, I would have preferred to grab the people and drag them out the back while they weren't looking, but yeah, that's a good runner-up. Band of Blood Brothers. You are the one that Toro was bowing about. Sorry, you are the one that Toro was bowing about? Perhaps you can help me. When I set out to search for Trondir, I was not alone. 3 Vrykul loyal to Trondir also accompanied me. As you can plainly see, I now stand alone. Find my kin Palnai. I cannot bear to think that they also share Trondir's fate. Brand of a blood brother. The enchanted blood pulses on the stone tablet, waiting to be unleashed. Bite of the Shashchar. If I had been by Trondir's side when he fought the Naga, he might still be alive. These serpents will regret the day that they decided to slither from their watery hole. Killing them is not enough. No, Ulan Trondir with a necklace of Naga fangs.
Away! I need to get closer.
Naga siege weaponry. My god. I can't remember, did they have anything like that back in Warcraft 3? I'm just curious. It's fine to add things, yeah. I'm just thinking, they could have really used that back in Warcraft 3, I'm sure. Then again, I remember them tearing down my buildings plenty fine without it. There's a fang. Apparently the other one is gummy, and that one only had a single tooth. A pristine fang pulled from the mouth of a Vajashir Naga. This wait is gonna... I was kind of waiting for it to keep firing, despite this got pulled away. Well, that's good. That makes sense. Driftwood? Oh, yeah, driftwood's well known for being the most flammable of things. There we go. I was thinking, should I engage them? Should I engage over here? I'll engage over here. It's just for the driftwood. There's ore over there. I'll go for that. Stop that. Just die. For a moment I thought he was dead. I just kind of blanked out the fact he was still stabbing me. Josh Star, do not take prisoners. Then what? Then why did you take prisoners over here? Maybe they didn't take prisoners and they just got cornered and still fighting. Beyond the grave she was hitting me with that farce, lightning spell. Yo. Nice.
I can't carry anymore.
Skirt around this way. Would be nice if this Naga cave was actually one of those mana things I'm looking for. The ley lines. Somehow I doubt it. I haven't seen an exclamation mark yet. And it looks different. It looks like a cave rather than a ley line. Okay, the silence of the deep. My buddy, well, I hate these lightning spells. They don't even have the decency to at least hit their allies. There we go. I need 2 more fangs. Slaughter and slay. Well, that's charming. There's a rare in this cave as well. I'll find my way back to it if I so pleased. Might actually do so. Or maybe the rare is up top. I don't know. Okay. Let's move over here. Just trying to... Christ. Yo. Just trying to think where the last 2... things might be. The last 2 of these would be. Like, you'd assume that the Moonguard one would be at the Moonguard Stronghold, but... well, I didn't see it there. I'm tempted in looking it up just to get it bloody well out of the way. But at the same time, I love stumbling upon it in my own right, you know? Okay. I must find Jarl Tondir. Or you can help me rescue your brethren. Alright then. I'll go fuck myself. Alright, over this way is the rare.
I'm out of range.
And one of the people I have to rescue. Yo. Thank you. This. Ooh, nice. This guy's pretty burly. Come closer if you want to die, Naga. Well, actually, no. This is not the place with the. Nah, the rare is above me. Probably on the ledge to the right as you come in. I'll just sit here. It's safe here to heal. Okay. By the horns on my head, I will kill every last one of these Naga. I know a Naga. Stolkoff. Kalfer. I come on behalf of Brandorf. Dolph. Brandorf's alive. I must go to him. Oh, I was kind of hoping that he would just like charge through and just like fling the Naga out of the way. Or gored him on their horned helm. That would have been cool, damn it.